Well, with the ninth head coach in Senators history, Paul MacLean, first of all, let's offer our congratulations. This has got to be a very exciting day for you.
Well, thanks, Gord. It is very exciting. For myself and my family, it's been a fun, kind of a tense couple of weeks, but today culminates it, and it's pretty exciting, and we're looking forward to it.
At your morning news conference, you went through the various stages of your career: a player, an assistant coach, a head coach, another assistant coaching job, and now a head coach in the National Hockey League. Tell us what that means.
Well, I think it shows that I think I'm ready to do this. I think I've gone through the steps, and I've worked with arguably the most successful head coach in the previous 9 years in the league, in Mike Babcock, and been an integral part of organization and putting together the Red Wing way of doing things, or the Babcock way of doing things. So I know a lot about how to do it, and having success with the Red Wings, the last 6 years has also, you learn how to win on a daily basis, and so you're not out there searching for how to do it. You've already lived through it, so you know how to do it. But the most important, you know how hard it is to do.
And no doubt taking that philosophy here to Ottawa, which is, I guess, to my next point, leads me to believe that the Senators will likely play the similar style as Detroit.
Well, I think the whole league plays pretty similar, and I think we can be flattered in Detroit and say that it's our way, but I think that for the most part, the game is played very fast, and it's played 200 feet, and it's physical. And if you're not playing that way, then you're going to get left behind. And I think it's important that we embrace that. I think it's important we embrace that here. We have to make sure, but in order to do that, you have to make sure you have the puck, and if you have the puck, you can dictate the way things are played.
Hockey rivers run very deep. Been saying this for the 20 years that I've been doing this, and I'm sure you feel the same way. It was 1978 that you were across the river playing for the Hull Olympics. It wasn't that long ago that you were hired as an assistant in Anaheim by then general manager Brian Murray. Again, here's how these rivers run. Back together with him. How important is that?
Well, it was very important to me. I mean, immediately in talking to Brian, there's a certain comfort level because of the success that we had in Anaheim, and also, there's not a get to know you period between yourself and the manager. That you already know one another, so the conversation was easy to get started and was easy to go through. It was good conversations, and so it was the comfort level was there right away, and we both, I think, I knew coming in that we both approached the game very similar in the way that Brian Murray coached the game, and I think that I coached the game. There's some similarity there. There's going to be some differences, but we're very similar in our approach to the game, and we have a comfort level with each other that's had success. So I think it made it a little bit easier for both of us.
You're here to coach a hockey team, but at the same time, you've got friends and family in the area.
Well, I got I have lots of time for them until October 4th probably, but after that there'll be no time for them. But coming, as you mentioned earlier, it's almost going back to the start again here after playing my first year major junior with the Hull Olympics over in Hull, and now being back here as a first time as a head coach in Ottawa. So it's a little bit of a deja vu, I guess, but I'm looking forward to getting to know a lot of people. I haven't had family around for a long time, so that could be good and that could be interesting, and might be some adjustments need to be made. But my wife Sharon and I are very patient people and very understanding and quiet, and we're looking forward to getting here to Ottawa, finding a place to live, and bunkering in and having some success and win.
Brian Murray has done his due diligence in hiring a coach. You've obviously had to do a little due diligence as well about the Ottawa Senators. What do you know about this team?
Well, I know they have a great core group of players that have had success, in Daniel Alfredson, Jason Spezza, Chris Phillips, and Sergei Gonchar has had success in this league. So those four guys right there have played in this league and have been successful in this league, and that's a great leadership group to speak of. The young group of players that we have that have just gone through the Calder Cup playoffs in Binghamton, obviously there has to be some players that played well there and had success there and have learned how to win on a daily basis. So if we can get the core group to embrace a little bit of change and provide some leadership and direction for the younger group that crop that's in there. And that younger group is still the Felinos and Mikhailic's and Peter Regans. These younger guys still need to be fostered and showed how to play the game at a high level and consistently day in and day out. And that core group's going to be important to do that.
Let's close with maybe the most uncomfortable question, talking about yourself. Just, if you will, offer your strengths and what you hope to bring to the table.
Well, the biggest strength I think I have is that I like winning. And I'm not afraid to work to do it. I believe I have a good work ethic. I know it's not all about me. I have zero ego. I like to talk to people. I like to communicate. But the most important thing for me is I like winning, and I'm not afraid to make decisions and do things that are necessary in order to win. Because winning is fun, and that's what I like doing.
Paul, thank you for this, and best of luck.
Thank you very much.